Yo, what's up guys? It is PowerGotGame back with another video, man. And this is a very special video I've been looking forward to all year long. We do this every single year. We finally have for you guys the NBA 2K21 Mypark Awards. So what we're gonna do in this video is we're gonna recognize people's content and growth and all their contributions to the community. It's gonna be big YouTubers, it's gonna be small YouTubers, everybody in the Mypark community that achieved something or had like some kind of contribution to it. So we're gonna go over a lot of things. We added some new things. We're gonna go over some people I think would blow up. 5 people I think are gonna blow up under 100K. We're gonna do the all park teams. We have a lot of specific awards. But before I get into the awards, I just want to go over some things that are going to be a little bit different if you haven't watched this before from like the Mypark Players video I just did. So the Mypark Players video was all about skill. These awards are all about pretty much people's like content or the specific award. So when I say MVP in this video, this is not the best 2K player. This is the person that had like maybe like the best content or their content contributed the most to this community. Like it's the opposite of the skill focused awards last video. This is more content focused. So don't hear me say MVP and be like, oh, but that guy isn't good at the game, but his content is good. Okay, so I just want to explain that for any confusion. As always, before we get in there, please understand these are my awards. I try to be as fair as possible, but be respectful. And if you ever thought someone else should get the award or we forgot somebody, leave in a comment below. But don't get too mad over it or don't take it too seriously, because these are just my specific award. This is my opinion. So without further ado, let's get into the video, guys. So the first award we're gonna give out is the Most Improved Award, and it goes to iShowSpeed. So the Most Improved Award, guys, it's really about taking your content to the next level. And I don't know who did that better this year than Speed. A lot of people don't know this because everybody, and this is what happens with a lot of people who blow up. Everybody sees your blow up. In 21, where Speed just went crazy, he was getting 100K subs a day. But people don't know he was still streaming, he was still grinding in 2K20. At 2K20, at the start when 21 came out, he had 3K subs and now he has 2 million subscribers. So if that's not the definition of most improved, I don't know what is. And we're gonna see him as a common theme later on in this video, because he's really a person that we just not just saw blow up like usual, but this is almost like a once in a lifetime blow up. I don't think I've ever, and I've been in the community for a long time, you guys know this, I don't think I've ever seen anybody gain that many subscribers that fast. So we gotta give Speed his credit for sure and give him that Most Improved Award from 2K20 to 21. He really took everything to a different level. All right, guys, that's the Most Hated Award goes to PostDrew. Now, it's actually weird because he's actually been asking me to get this award, but it was true. If you guys don't know who PostDrew is, before post scores got patched, he might have been the most annoying post scorer ever. He would pull up on a lot of DF members, people in spots. He would pull up on Clutch. He would pull up on Luck. He would pull up on Earn Me, and he'd just be annoying. Like, no offense, Drew. Like, he'd play somebody, he'd beat them, and then he'd come around and he'd play them over and over and over again. It wasn't just that he was a post scorer, it's that he went out of his way just to annoy people, just to piss them off, and everybody hated him for it. He just spam post hurts. It's like the most annoying archetype in the game combined with this annoying personality where you just, it's almost like he was trying to anger people, honestly. But he's changed since the post scores. I guess he's a little bit more chill now, but he's gotta be the most hated of 2K21 by far. And there wasn't a lot of people hate it. I feel like this throughout this entire year, but he's gotta be up there for #1. All right, the top dribbler of NBA 2K21 goes to Steezo. Honestly, this was a really bad year for dribbling. I'm just gonna be up front with you guys. The dribble moves on next gen, they weren't that good on the current gen. You really just saw everybody splee, glitch, and dribble in the same. I don't really care about all those people saying, oh, this guy has movement. He was doing the same exact dribble moves, bro. Like, honestly, but I gotta give credit. I'm not really cool with Steezo, but he is somebody that when you would watch him dribble in this game, he seemed like he was really doing something different. He wasn't just doing the same meta as everybody else. He created his own kind of dribbling style, even when people said it was impossible. And I have to give him his respect for when on Next Gen, where people are like, oh, you can only do 1 or 2 dribble moves. And he went out there and you saw him doing dribble moves that I don't think anyone else even realized or knew was in the game. And he was doing the same type of stuff on current gen. So Steezo, one person separating himself, not just dribbling like everybody else, but dribbling in a different way. And that's why Steezo has to be the top dribbler of NBA 2K21 for me. Okay, that's our comeback player of the year is going to Nadex. It's got to be Nadex because he had a huge comeback this year. When we talk about his Twitch brand, he was banned on Twitch. I think, I don't even know how many years was it? Was it 5 years? I don't want to overstate it, but I think it was 5 years. He finally got unbanned this year. He had to come back to Twitch. It was hype, and that was arguably like the biggest comeback. That's something that a lot of people thought would never happen. So Nadex coming back to Twitch, reviving his Twitch to stream it again. Obviously, he's been going through a lot. He took breaks, but just that comeback has got to be the biggest comeback of the year with Nadex on Twitch. So that's why Nadex is going to get our comeback of the year. The International Player of the Year award goes to Glidey. Now, guys, usually Ticino has this award under wraps. Every single year he kind of gets this and dominates it, but Ticino was kind of absent for most of the year this year. And I feel like there was really 2 people in my mind that went off internationally, and it was Chico and it was Glidey. But I had to give it for Glidey because even though he took a big break, he started in such an insane way. We literally saw him set records for the most watched, and we're gonna get to that later, the most watched top rep stream ever. He grew so insane. He went from almost like 10 or 20K subs to 100K. His streams were going crazy. I saw him just grinding in an insane way where he was pulling 20. I never seen somebody stream that long. 24-hour streams every night grinding for Legend. I swear I saw like a 36 or 40-hour stream. Like I've never seen somebody grind that hard or put that much effort. And not only to do it on rep-wise, but also to do it YouTube-wise, hitting 100K, Twitch-wise, where I also think he hit 100K followers. And I feel like maybe that's why he took his break, because he was so burnt out at the beginning. But those couple months, he really did a lot. So that's why I'm going to have to give Glidey the International Player of the Year. If you guys don't know, Glidey's from New Zealand. So that's kind of what we want to recognize, the people internationally that do a lot. And Glidey really took it to a next level internationally, standing out this year. The Grinder of the Year award goes to PowerDF. Yeah, this guy, I don't know. This guy, he amazed us again. He did what we really thought nobody was going to do this year. And he hit Legend not just on current gen, but he hit Legend on next gen too. He combined it. He had probably over 20,000 games played. He also was dropping lit content on YouTube, streaming consistently. And it's just, that's why you have to respect, no matter if you like him or not, you have to respect the grind Power put in this year, in a down year where a lot of people didn't want to grind the game. A lot of people didn't want to grind YouTube. You see Power being one of the most consistent YouTubers 24/7, and he was grinding on the game, hitting top reps. So that's why Power has to be the Grinder of the Year for 2K21. The award for the highest win streak in NBA 2K21. And I think, if I'm not wrong, the highest win streak in 2K history goes to Glidey with a 140 game win streak. Now, Glidey had multiple win streaks this year. And I was confused because I never seen win streaks this high. I saw Chico going 100, but I saw Glidey going like 120, 130, and it was like 140. Like he went on these win streaks like multiple times. But I've never seen anyone go as high as Glidey did with his 140 game win streak. So he gets the highest win streak of NBA 2K21, man. The top streamer of NBA 2K21 goes to iShowSpeed. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot of great streamers, but after what Speed did like earlier in the year, and we already talked about it a little bit, we really just had to give him the top streamer. Who else did we see stream on 2K and pour the numbers he did and entertain people like he did? Like we didn't see anybody else do that. Like honestly, we saw him pulling 10,000 regularly. Now he can do that on anything, but we saw him pulling 10,000 regularly on 2K, streaming it consistently. We saw him pour 20K in wagers. He's really got to be the top streamer of NBA 2K21. We saw a lot of the top streamers that usually stream 2K just quit or not even stream it or go in a hiatus or even do other stuff because 2K just wasn't pulling views this year. But Speed was one of the few people we saw hop on 2K and still pour those insane amount of views. So top streamer of 2K had to go to Speed. Okay, the biggest Clickbaiter of 2K21 award goes to Bad's Plug. Bro, all I'm gonna say about Bad's Plug's titles is I'm not gonna say they're lying, but it's like I'll get a new notification or you'll see a new video from Bad's Plug on your homepage and it'll say something like NBA 2K22 gameplay. And then you click it, and it's like 2K20 gameplay, and he's talking about NBA 2K22 gameplay, and I'm not gonna say it's lying, but it's definitely clickbait. Like, here we go, NBA 2K22 gameplay. Then the next day, you'll see NBA 2K22 demo. And then a lot of it is just not only with the NBA 2K22 stuff, you'll see a lot of it where he'll talk about, like, new get VC really fast, and it'll just be like VC methods. Like he really just like some of his videos, like honestly, I'll see the title and I just be like, I know that's not true before I even click it, bro. But I still be clicking it. So that's why Bad's Plug gotta be the biggest clickbaiter. Alright guys, the clutch moment of the year goes to PowerDF. And I don't even feel like I'm gassing this, but imagine this in your head. So it's game 7, a $2,000 wager. DF versus WST. DF is down 19-17, but they have the ball. And then PowerDF takes the ball. He runs around the circle with 10 seconds on the shot clock. His takeover meter about to expire. He greens a 73% in the guy's face for them to come back and win the game. That was intense. If you guys didn't see that, you gotta watch that. But that was the clutch moment of the year by far, in my opinion. Money on the line, game 7, down to the wire, contested, gutsy shot. Like Power, he did it again. He did it again. So PowerDF, our 2K21 clutch moment of the year. Okay, guys, the rookie of the year for NBA 2K21 goes to Screens LOL. I'm not gonna lie, finding the rookie of the year was kind of hard because what you want to do for a rookie of the year is you want to find somebody who didn't just like blow up this year, but you saw them, they kind of came out of nowhere. This was their first year and they did really well and showed out. And Screens is the one guy I really feel like he met that criteria. If you go to his channel, I really don't see any videos where he really posted that were on his channel before this year. And he came out of nowhere. A lot of people are kind of sleeping on him. I remember him talking about, a lot of people said he couldn't do YouTube or he wouldn't be successful on YouTube. And he's not like huge, but he has 55K subs just in this short period of time. He's been going crazy. His videos have been taken over. He's super entertaining, and I feel like nobody has come on the scene this year and done what he's done like Screens has. So Screens LOL gotta be the rookie of the year for NBA 2K21 for me, and I'm excited to see what he does in the future. The matchup of the year of NBA 2K21 goes to Power versus D-Boy. I really feel like this was actually the most hyped 2K21 matchup of the year. and one of the most entertaining, where everybody wanted to see this. Everybody was talking about this. It was just the matchup to watch. It was next gen versus current gen. It was stage versus content creators. It was the intersection of so many things. And I saw a lot of people wanting to do wagers or inspired to do wagers in 21 after this happened. So Power versus D-Boy, we know how it ended. But I don't know if it ended in the best way, but it was still the matchup of the year for NBA 2K21. Okay, very quickly, I want to add the Miss Person of the Year is going to be G-Man. G-Man uploaded early, and I guess just because the game wasn't the best this year, he took a break. We really didn't see him for most of the year. So G-Man's got to be the person that was most missed and that we want to see make a return in NBA 2K22. So G-Man, if you're watching this video sometime or somehow, we want to see you back grinding in NBA 2K22 or just back making content in general. So G-Man, Miss Person of the Year by far. The best clan of NBA 2K21 goes to DF. And I sound like a broken record at this point because every single year I keep saying DF, 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 DF. But what DF has done is really transformed the idea of a 2K clan. The show can be more than just about playing clan battles or winning in stage or having the best win percents. That a clan can be about growing together. That it can be about helping everybody achieve their goals and succeed, and not about just winning the 2K game. And the success that DF has achieved is just really incredible. 6 members over 300K, 7 members over 100K, 10 people with 2K logos, 10 partnered streamers on Twitch. You have 4 members verified on Twitter, and they're really set out and achieving goals that nobody really thought could even be possible by a 2K clan. That nobody thought people could even do. So they're really changing the definitions of clans, and you've seen a lot of clans really try to imitate and follow the path DF is going, where we're gonna care about content, we're gonna care about entertaining people more than we're just gonna care about just competitive part of 2K. So congrats to DF, they did it again. The best clan, not just of 2K21, but in my opinion, of 2K history. The most creative award of NBA 2K21 goes to Cole the Man. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this was one year it was hard to be creative. It was really hard to come up with anything different. A lot of creators, including me, I was struggling with what to post. But Cole is one of those people I saw post really consistently, whether it was on next gen, whether it was on current gen. He always found a way to come up with content, and it was just content I wouldn't have even thought of. He incorporated so many different ideas, and he pushed through it in a hard year where a lot of people couldn't. So that's why Cole by far has to be the most creative of NBA 2K21. I don't know how you come up with these videos out there, it's Cole, but you always do it. So congrats to Cole for the most creative. The most underrated of NBA 2K21 award goes to Chad DF. So Chad, I feel like he's underrated in 2 ways, and that's why I wanted to put him in here. Number 1, he's underrated with the content he's putting out and how much of a grinder he's in, and you see him improve a lot. But I really feel like he's gonna go crazy, and 2K22 is gonna be his year to blow up. But also 2, skill-wise, I feel like a lot of people don't realize how good of a 2K player he is, and he's up there with some of the best players, whether you talk about 3s, 2s, comp stage, park. He's good at everything, and I feel like he doesn't get his credit enough for how good he is at the game, but also how good he also is a dual good at the content creation and his content too. So Chad's by far gotta be the most underrated of 2K21 in my opinion, but I'm hoping that changes in NBA 2K22. The Lifetime Achievement Award of NBA 2K21 goes to Ticino. And we talk about Ticino, and this is a guy who he really went inactive for most of 2K21. He came back in the summer, but he took a really huge break. But why I give him the Lifetime Achievement Award is not necessarily because of what he did this year, but the impact you could see he had this year. When he started in 2K20 just doing these wagers, nobody really knew what to think. But he started a whole wave now. So even when he wasn't here, you saw huge wagers going on in the stage community that I'm not gonna lie, I had never seen a wager really done on a huge scale before Ticino did it. And now you see a lot of stage guys every single night, all their streams are wagers. You see D-Boy, Keith, you see Shifty. A lot of the stage community is impacted by the wager culture Ticino set. A lot of 2K players in general, now that everybody, if they get in an argument, first thing people say is, you want to wager? Wager. And I just feel like very few people or anybody has had an impact on 2K the way Ticino has. So we had to give him the Lifetime Achievement Award because even when he wasn't here, you really just still saw the impact that the content and the culture he created still made on the community. So congrats to Ticino for getting the Lifetime Achievement Award. The Best Duo Award goes to PowerDF and Double HDF. What other duo is both verified on Twitter, both have 500k plus grinding content together, both hit legend on next gen together, both hit legend on current gen together, and just competed and won so many wagers, thousands of dollars in wagers like Power and Double H did. There's no duo that was really as dominant in NBA 2K21 as they were this year, and that's why they gotta be the best duo easily, man. Okay, the best trio of NBA 2K21 goes to Yo Boss, Ballers Back, or now, and D-Boy. They really were known as the money team for a while on current gen. Nobody wanted to play them. They were dominant. They were beating everybody. Nobody could really compete with them. So that's why we're going to give them the award for the best trio of NBA 2K21. The most viewed video of Park in NBA 2K21 goes to Ticino when he got 1.7 million views on his Ticino versus Chico matchup. Was huge at the beginning of the year. Still, when the game was really hyped, everybody was into it. And that's the most viewed video of NBA 2K21. Okay, last but not least for the awards, the most viewed live stream of NBA 2K21 goes to Glidey with an incredible 62,000 peak viewers for Legend. I don't know. If you guys are watching the video right now, do you guys think anybody is gonna break that in NBA 2K22? I really remember because current gen, nobody thought it was even gonna be worth grinding that. It was gonna be worth grinding, and that's gen. But Glidey grinded that, got 62k viewers, the most ever, and it's just undeniably 2K, and the 2K viewership is just getting bigger and bigger every single year. So maybe 22 will break that, but Glidey set an insane feat. I remember seeing that and I was like, is this real? Is there really this many people watching the 2K stream? So Glidey, congrats. 62,000 viewers, the most viewed live stream of NBA 2K21. Okay, now we're gonna move to the next part of the video very quickly. We're gonna go over my all park teams, which this is people that were uploading the most relevant creators this year in 2K21. So if you just didn't upload or you were absent for most of the year, even if you're a really big person, you're not gonna be on this list because it's pretty much judged off what you did this year, what you accomplished this year, and were you posting in 2K content this year. So we're gonna have, it's gonna be like all NBA teams. So we're gonna have 3 teams of 5, the first team, the second team, or in the third team. So in my first team, who we have is Agent. Agent didn't post super often, but what he did, they were all bangers, especially of the year. Agent's got to be on the first team. Duke, I don't even know. Duke would just post, and it's like, Duke, anything he does, where it's IRL, 2K, people always want to watch it. People are always interested in it. He did some on next gen, current gen, the stretch playmaker, always dominant. Duke Dennis on the first team. Cheesaholic, extremely entertaining, continues to does it. Cheesaholic is on the first team. Ticino remained on the first team. I know he took that huge break, but when he came back, he was still banging more than pretty much almost any content creator. Still had these huge waves that are getting 10, 20,000 views. Even when he didn't even do much, he would still pull a lot of views. So Ticino got to stay on the first team. And a new person to the first team, I Show Speed at the top right there. On the first team, all 2K team for 2K21, where he was just pulling crazy numbers, wagers early in the year, doing so much. Even though he doesn't really play 2K as much now, early in the year, going extremely crazy. So that's going to conclude the first team. Now, the All-Park second team. We got Joe Knows, creative, dropping his build videos, putting out good content. He's one of the most consistent YouTubers every single year, and he just does it over and over again. Pro-Am videos, dominant there too. So Joe Knows, all second team. Cole the Man doing very, very good videos. We talked about him with being most creative, one of the people pushing through, being consistent. We got him. PowerDF, crazy hit legend on both games. Had some of the biggest wages in the year. Power versus Speed, Power versus D-Boy. Had the most watched next gen legend stream with 25,000 viewers. It was crazy. He had a lot to accomplish here, so he got to be on the second team. Double HDF, dominant too. Legends on both games. Won many events. He started a whole wave. I remember his build on current gen, his slasher build was huge at the beginning of the year. Got over 1 million views, so he's got to be on the second team. Yeah, boy Tonio. Gonna conclude the second team right here. Very, very consistent, extreme growth right here. A lot of creative video ideas that we continue to put out. Your boy Tonio stepping up, putting on the all second team, fighting through in 2K21. Now finally on to the third team. We got Dignify. Dignify with his NBA play videos, continues to be creative. Really had a kind of upswing, achieved a lot this year. Dignify, if it wasn't such more so competitive for most improved, I think he would have been in the running for most improved this year. Grinding DF, grinding would definitely be higher, but the only reason is he was kind of inactive. He wasn't uploading that much, but when he did upload, it was a banger. We had him being the mayor of Northside Nights earlier in the year, was huge. We had his face reveal this year. We had all of his fire, a lot of DF videos later in the year that all banged. He went back to 2K20, did his thing on there too, so grinding, gotta be on the third team right here. Clutch DF had a huge blowout when he went back to current gen, hit legend. He had his PC videos were extremely funny. So Clutch, we're gonna put him on the third team. We got Badge Plug with his crazy videos. He continues, you'll see him, he's one of the few people where it's almost like, I think he uploads every single day. Like, you know what I mean? Badge Plug is one of the people, every single day you see him put in there. He would have some lower videos, some good videos, but he's one of the people he fought through and he uploaded this year. So Badge Plug on the third team, his channel's doing extremely well right now. And to conclude it, Solo DF for the third team. A lot of bangers videos this year. Hit legend on next gen. Has some extremely good videos, especially earlier in the year with his event videos. He won Basketball Gods. I think he won the very first Basketball Gods. He was going crazy on current gen at the start of the year. So Solo DF is going to conclude the third team All Park. And now I'm going to go into some people I think are going to blow up next year. All right, guys, a moment or two. 5 people under 100K that I think will blow up next year. Now, this is my prediction, my list. Number 1, I talked about him, Rookie of the Year. Screens L. I think he did very good this year. I think next year he's going to make an even bigger jump. And you're going to see him go crazy. So Screens L. Michael Force, I really think if you guys don't know Michael Force, I really think he's gonna blow up next year. So Michael Force, Chad DF, I think Chad's gonna go crazy. We already talked about him. Enzo, I think Enzo DF, I think Enzo is gonna blow up next year. I think that's this year if he locks in. And then my fifth and final person under 100K I think is gonna blow up, Unknown Smug. He's been doing this thing with the shorts. A lot of people haven't really heard or been sleeping on him, but I really think if he can take what he's done with the shorts and expand it on the longer videos and different type of content too, the streams, I think if he's got 70K the dead part of the year when 2K is hyped, I could really see a big explosion in live growth for Smug and NBA 2K22. So those are my predictions, guys. Finally, before we get out of here, let's recognize some people that grew a lot or blew up in NBA 2K21. We got iShowSpeed, huge blog. We got The Prophecy. We got, for Prophecy, a lot of people slept on him. He really entertaining content while watching him. He hit 100K recently, so congrats to him. We got Santana Different, came out of nowhere, hit 100K. We got Keith, really went from not averaging or averaging a couple hundred viewers in 2K20 to now he's averaging thousands pretty much every night. We got D-Boy, where Reggie really had an insane blow up. He lost his Twitch, came back on YouTube, went crazy. Screenzilla Hour, Rookie of the Year. Yo Boss, where he's averaging like thousands now. Chico Philo, Chico went, we didn't talk about him so much in the award part of the video, but he really made big strides this year, so congrats to Chico. Glidey, the first legend, Native, went crazy in those Tatsuna wagers, got a lot of attention shined on him. Convy, really good as a lock, really good. His Twitch got unbanned, been averaging 1,000+ viewers consistently. Convy, Stage be killing. He was one of the first people when a lot of people went next gen. I saw him really doing well on current gen in the show. Okay, you could still be successful on current gen, where a lot of people thought current gen was going to be completely dead. So Moving came up through TikTok, built himself a fan base this year. So Moving. Clutch DF, my boy Clutch. He was already big last year, but I felt this year he really made a big step and took it to the next level, where I feel like Clutch, and I tell him this all the time, I felt like he was more of a streamer last year. This year he showed he could not just be a streamer, but he can make really, really good quality videos too. Blah started the whole Blah build wave. Everyone has his own build name, so Blah and Fletson pushed through, made really, really entertaining content. We saw a lot of growth for him this year too. So I hope I didn't forget anybody. I didn't purposely. If you guys have any other names, leave it below. If you guys think I should have gave the awards to anybody else, make sure to comment that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the NBA 2K21 Mypark Awards. Drop a like, and we could do more stuff or more videos like this. Again, we got a month or a month half left until NBA 2K22. So I'll see you guys that year, and we are out.